that Destiny's Church, man. That to me, when I first saw Destiny's Church and saw what they're all about, like they're just reminding me of those American evangelists that did the TV, because they're the ones that own those big mansions and they're rich as those white.
And the only thing they preach about is tithing.
Yeah.
Giving.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. What, you have the whole of all their time to say scriptures and stuff, but the whole majority of your what you're preaching is tithing. It's because they want the money. They want money.
And you see the money because you see their private jets and their gold Rolls Royce and
it's like
their mansions.
They make another church. They make another church. They make another church.
And far and all their cars. It's like, hey, that's a good business to be in.
It's got motorbikes and all this. It's like, whoa.
But then they don't get taxed. So that's the other thing, because you know how religion doesn't get taxed.
Yeah, but they're not paid under the government. They don't get paid from the government, so they're living off the donations. So of course, if you want to get more donations, you got to preach about giving more donations.
And they got all their rich because they're on TV. They jump on the TV and they have all these networks. And go around.
But some of these churches they just strictly preach tithing, and it's like, okay, we get the picture. You do your tithing, and then okay, you got to give for the camp now, and I was like, what? Come on, write it down on the paper, like a shaming type thing, and I'm like, nah, that's not right. And then walk up here and put it in the box so we can see you. And it's like, oh, so you're gonna look at everybody, and the last person who doesn't come up, look at him. It's like a shaming because it's like, nah, this is not right. This is like false. It's fake. All this tithing stuff. I'm pretty sure you give what you can, but not. Make sure we're all watching you. Pull out your checkbook. It's like, nah. Doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean?
To me, that's wrong, man. Even if they go that far, man, even if they'll see it, you can just look at how they do you get the gold ring if you reach a certain part of the church, and it's $500 for the first level of gold ring. And then, you want to get the 1,500 level?
Yeah.
For the other level of ring.
You want to pay the subscription for the for the gold membership?
But I remember I had an ex-girlfriend, and she became born again, and she took me to a new church. I wouldn't say where it is, but she took me, and it was one of those ones. It wasn't Destiny's, but it was similar. And that was the first time I ever saw F-Boss machine being used as when the offering plate goes around. But it was the F-Boss machine.
That's sad.
And it's like passing the F-Boss machine around, and that's the first time I seen that shit. And I was like, fuck,
it's like, sorry, I got the money, I settled on my card. Well, luckily, we brought that F-Boss machine,
But, I think, like, okay, that is, like, deliberate, right?
Yeah.
Like, they want more than the gold coin, right?
Exactly.
Hey.
And are you there to go to church to give heaps of money? Because, a lot of pastors will try and speak to me about tithing. And I got a lot of scriptures to say against tithing, but I'm just like, no. They try to fool me. Nah, this is, it's like, it's a touchy subject, eh? It's like, okay, you give what you can give. And because of islanders, they don't want to be shamed. They're proud, They don't want to be the ones who gave $10, $5. They want to be happy and stand up in church and, this family gave $450 and be proud. Then go home and have noodles for the rest of the week. This the point of view,
Yeah.
Rather than just give your $50 and you got your normal dinner and lunch for the rest of the week. For the islanders, that's why they attack islanders, because we're too proud. This is how they get us.
And because I went to church, and since I was young, don't go anymore. But I thought that was normal when they announce how much money each family gives at the end of church.
It's not normal now.
Because I grew up with it, and I just thought it was normal. We were,
That's a shame tactic, that deal.
but we always gave $20 every time, and then some people would give more, and I thought, I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay, is that because they got more on their family?
Yeah.
But at that time, it was just me, my mum, and my two sisters going because Dad never went to church. He stayed home. But so I thought $20 was because it was only us, $5 each. $5 each. Just 4 of us go to church.
That's good.
Must be $5 each. That's what I thought. Then other families would give more, and because they got more on their family. Yeah, makes sense.
Mm. Yeah, but they use it. Some churches use it. Other churches are just happy just to get it. But
And I didn't even realize how bad it was until later on in life. When I look back, and man, it was bad. They announced because families do give
it's
more,
a shame.
and they feel proud, eh?
Yeah, some are proud, and like they'll be proud at church on Sunday, and then Monday the kids are eating rice with salt and noodles and whatnot, and they don't care all the way up to Sunday.
Because I think when they're at church, they're around everybody. They can see you.
Yeah,
But when you're home,
so
no one
too
can
proud.
really see
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
and but a lot of these churches know they attack you. That's where they're gonna get you. If you're at the right place, just give what you can give for the church to stay alive. You know, if you want to go to church, you got to pay for something so they can keep the power on.
Yeah. There's another thing that happens, especially Islander churches. They have arguments in there, and then they split up. Then they have to make another church. Might be in someone's garage, and then
That's
try
common. Yeah,
try to get to another hall.
yeah, that's common.
And then it happens again. And then next minute you got separate churches.
Yeah,
And then there's more money getting spread around.
I've heard of families who have when somebody gets married, they'll give them 1,000, 2,000 from the church. But then when somebody else gets married from the same church, same people, they'll give them 6,000, 7,000 for their wedding, and they'll be like fighting. Nah, you know, it's not fair. And they'll break up. They'll just leave. They'll go to somewhere else. It's just little things like that you know, this is what they go through.
Yeah. Islanders and money, it's something that we're not.
Yeah.
We can't manage, but I think it's culture. Eh? Culture gets in the way. I think
It is the culture, yeah. The culture gets in the way. Pride gets in there.
Because one thing I heard about was the way we use, especially in Samoan culture, like the monetary stuff back in the days was the mats, the fine mats. So, but now with living in the modern day, it's money. So we replaced the fine mats with money, but we still have the same mentality.
The fine mats represented wealth and
back in the days, but we've replaced that with actual money. We still use the same sort of system, which doesn't work with money because the economy changes.
Well, the value of
the value changes. The wages stay the same, but the cost of living goes up.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as your mat was worth heaps all the time. Your mat goes down the value.
Yeah. The stock exchange of your mats.
These days the mats are not up 2 cents.
Is that mats of the crypto?
This week the mats are down 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, it might have been so much easier if it was. We just live in there and we just stay on our island and live by mats.